We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And they got him. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Sent on the ground out to second. Schimpf brings it in, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Starling Marte.
In there, and it's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And Beltre throws on to first for the out. So striding in, Schultz. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Relay to first in time. And here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Adrian Beltre.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Gallo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 6.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes ball one.
No strike.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now Choo swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
First baseman, James Loney.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Left fielder, Cole
Smoke toward the hole. Odor has it. And on one pitch, he's retired. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor is there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Ross into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gun. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. On the ground up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinking line drive out to right center. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with one down. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had it. Ready now, John Jaso. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
John Jaso.
This one's flared out toward left. Mazara has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Ross into his motion. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Left side. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance? Schultz, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. Odor showing off his range. Throw on to the first baseman. Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Adrian Beltre.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Gung is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Joey Gallo now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Gallo.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Calhoun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Andrews is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Braun.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Ryan Schimpf. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Mazara is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Jung Ho Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's John Jaso now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Jaso.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. On the ground to the right side. Schimpf picks it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Grounded back up the middle. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. So Rougned Odor gets a chance here in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Luis Valbuena. Now. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. One away. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he is in there. Digging in once again. Schulk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a throw over to first. From the stretch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu going back. He gets there to make the play, and that. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder number 14.
Line
Carlos
hard toward
Gomez.
right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
30,
Nomar Mazara. Third trip to the plate for him here.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirate.
Mike
Pinch hitting
Napoli
for Texas.
will come off the bench now.
Number 5, Mike Napoli.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, for Gomez, that's his first double on the year. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. To third. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Calhoun.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gomez looking up. Gone! And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit out toward second. Fielded by Odor. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ross gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Gomez is going to have room out there. Ready once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-2, here it comes. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in once again, James Loney. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Loney.
Now that's popped up. Chalk is there for it. 1 down. Digging in, Elvis Andrus. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Striding in once again, Rougned Odor. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's Carlos Gomez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gomez, your attention please. Now pitching for the
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calhoun has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's John Jaso now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jaso.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
First baseman number
Here's
19.
Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In the air out to left. Napoli giving chase. 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Loney is there for it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Chalk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Andrews is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The designated hitter, Joey.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No one out with a runner at second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a rather easy first out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. Gallo rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game. Stepping up to the plate, James Loney. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte racing back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Shortstop.
Here's the
Elvis
first pitch
Andrus.
to him. Popped high in the air. Balbuena coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll
Leading
see
off
what he
for the
can do
Pirates.
leading off the home
Right
eighth.
fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
On its way is pitch number 75. Now a hard liner toward short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, one away. Digging in, Cole
Left
Calhoun.
fielder.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, two gone. Here's Ryan Braun now. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Ryan Braun.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Loney will put this one away without trouble. Here's Rougned Odor now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Second baseman.
Here we go with inning number
Odor.
9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Chalk is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center
Now at the
fielder
plate,
number 14.
Carlos Gomez. He's got
Carlos
3 hits,
Gomez.
including a double to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The
Coming
left
to the
fielder,
plate
number
now,
5.
Mike Napoli.
Mike
It's been an 0 for
Napoli.
2 effort for him to this point. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Ryan Schimpf. He'll try and do what he
Leading
can
off
to
in the
work toward
bottom of the
cutting
ninth.
into this big deficit.
Second baseman.
Pitch
Ryan
popped up.
Schimpf.
Calling for it, Beltre. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the
baseman, number
versatile
16.
Jung Ho Gung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chu looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. At the plate, John Jaso.
Number
0 for 2 with a walk for him. Jake Diekman. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Jordy Mercer will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 10, Jordy Mercer.
Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman,
Striding into the
number
box,
19,
Luis Valbuena.
Luis
And he needs to make
Valbuena.
something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.